On top, wearing pajamas on bottom, and we're gonna wait one more minute to officially start. And of course, if you are watching the replay, we still want you to comment, give us some hearts. Angela! Hey girl! Hey! Angela's here, yay! Okay. So yeah, we're just waiting another minute. Well, I guess it's 8 o'clock right now. So yeah, so we actually had 6 people sign up, which is pretty cool. We were gonna limit it to 10 because we wanted to keep it small and intimate and just provide a safe space for you guys. And also, you know, you really chose yourself tonight. You chose yourself tonight. You could have done anything else. You could have watched Netflix. You could have done anything else. But we're gonna watch Netflix later. Like, no judgment there at all. But, you know, you could have done something else at this time, and instead you chose to really go deep and go in and focus on you. And so, you know, I just wanted to commend you on that. Kudos to you for doing that, because, you know, I think for some people it's kind of scary. I think for some people it's kind of scary to go there and to, you know, process some of the things that we're processing right now. And I don't know about you guys, but this time has really kind of given us more space to think than we've ever had before, because I'm someone who's always running around and I have to force myself to sit down and think. And
right, and I just to add to that, I think a really important thing is remembering that it's not all about having time to think, but having time to get back in touch with yourself and your needs, and like that authentic part of yourself that maybe isn't okay with some of the things that have been going on in your routine. You know, this gives you a chance to like reconstruct your routines in your daily life in a way that's more authentic to you. Like, this is like, I've been seeing a lot of people call this a sacred pause. And although it's a very stressful time, I think it is an opportunity to pause and, like reanalyze the way we're doing things, but like drop into our heart spaces and also come from a level of self-love and not just like thinking this is what I should do. So yeah, by doing with us tonight, it's you giving yourself an opportunity to connect your mind, body, and spirit and take care of your skin. Hence the name.
Yes. Yeah, because I mean, and you know, I am totally like body positive. I mean, I believe that everyone is beautiful in their own way. I don't think that you need to look a certain way. But my job is to help you feel your most beautiful. And for you, that might mean wearing makeup. It might mean not. It might mean just doing skincare. It might mean not. Like, I don't know what that means for you, but I'm here to provide some of those tools and resources to help you feel your best. And you get to choose. Because I've had a lot of people, like, you know, troll me on what I do. And, like, how can you say, you know, you're all about women and then you're trying to sell makeup for them to impress men? Like, first of all, men actually tell me all the time not to wear makeup, so I don't listen to what they have to say. But, you know, it's really about you doing whatever feels right to you. And so for tonight, we're going to be doing skincare, but, you know, you can use your own skincare at home. I did mail out little sample packs to those of you that signed up in advance. So if you signed up last week, you did receive a sample pack, and you received a long pink pack like this, and then you also received a white, gray, and green little tiny pack that kind of looks like this. Okay, so we're going to be going through that, and but like I said, if you don't have those products, you can use whatever you want. And just enjoy this time with us in this community. And of course, like, we want to hear from you. So please comment if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hopes, dreams, fears, anything you want to talk about, vent about.
Exactly. And
we're here for you.
Yeah, and just because Stephanie at Own Your Bold here sells skincare and makeup and focuses on that, she does focus a lot on uplifting women and empowering women, but of course, me as a queer non-binary person, like, we're here for everyone.
Yes.
And,
yes.
You know, so hello, ladies and gentlethems. You're allowed to take care of your skin and wear makeup no matter how you present or identify, and we're here for it. Happy hashtag Trans Day of Visibility. That was yesterday, but I still want to throw that out there. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for whoever you are watching, whoever wants to be with us and do this. It's going to be a great time.
Yes.
Fulfilling time.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are. We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Well, I thought, do we have everyone? Does it matter? Are we gonna?
No, I think Angela's the only one right now. But people can watch the replay.
Right,
and stuff like that.
Right.
So, you
Okay.
know, I feel like we should maybe still introduce ourselves.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So, okay, so I'm Stephanie. Because we're live on my account right now, but then we're also recording for Liz's YouTube account on another device. So anyway, so I'm Stephanie. I am an entrepreneur. I am a small business owner. I'm a single mom. I'm a writer, mentor, coach, beauty, makeup expert, makeup artist. And I love all things mindset, personal development, empowering women and people in general, all those things that we talked about as well. I think it's just so important to not just focus on outer beauty, but to focus on inner beauty. And like I said, whatever that means to you. And really developing that self-love, self-worth, self-confidence on a deeper level, not just using a face mask, but also working on what's on the inside. And so that's what we're doing tonight, and that's what I'm all about. I have been in online business for 10 years now. This is going to be my 10th year doing business online. My first business was a fashion blog, and then I went into actually blog coaching, and I coached other people on their marketing and how to have a blog and market it online. And then I went into direct sales, and I've been doing that for 5 years. And so, so that's me. And am I missing anything?
No, that was very thorough. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta come up with something as good as
I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing,
We're
as we
literally
say.
just
Like
vibing
it just
here,
it just
it's
came
fine.
out. I don't know. I didn't even plan that. It just came
That was
out.
great. That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm Stephanie's younger sibling, Liz, at the Light Siren, and I'm kind of in this in-between phase of not really knowing how I want to identify myself, I guess, professionally, but I will say that I'm a lifelong clairsentient empath. I've been this way my whole life. I've always been very in tune with my psychic abilities. I've been reading tarot since high school. I've been very into astrology for the past decade. And I actually went to grad school. I have a master's degree in a very scientific, philosophical field. And yet I am being called to basically just do things involving spirituality.
I can't see. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Hi. We're just introducing ourselves.
Yeah, so basically I graduated from grad school and realized that I didn't want to be an academic, and I went through kind of a spiritual awakening, and here I am today. I am a tarot reader, kind of low-key astrologer, although I feel like I'm more of a tarot person. I'm also very into herbs. I'm a budding herbalist. And this month in April, actually, I'm going to be doing Pay What You Can tarot readings as well as herbal consultations. I actually communicate with plant spirits, so if you have any type of mind, body, spirit, mental, physical, emotional imbalance going on, I can sit with you, obviously not physically, okay, we're going to distance this shiz, but we're going to get together and talk about what's going on with you, and then I can communicate with the plant spirits and see which one is meant for you. So this is something that I've been doing kind of low-key with family, friends, random people, but I'm going to start offering it this month to everyone, make it more public. So if you'd like a personal tarot reading, an intuitive counseling session, or what I'm calling plant spirit mediumship, please hit me up, DM me at The Light Siren, or you can email me, thelightsirens333@gmail.com. I also would like to talk real quickly about my YouTube channel. I do new moon and full moon energy updates, as well as monthly collective sign tarot readings. So I do a tarot reading based on every astrological sign. So definitely check that out. All of them will be up by tomorrow evening for April. So.
Yes, and they are legit. I watched the Aries one today, and it was phenomenal. So definitely check out all of Liz's things, and you're amazing. And I'm just so glad that you're here with me today. That you came such a long way to my room to do this. I think we've spent more time together over the last 20 days than we have in the last 20 years, and I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
So this has just been so awesome to really get to know each other as adults and as people, and it's been cool.
Yeah, and it's super fun because we have Stephanie here who's really into not just the external but the internal, Whereas with me, I'm very guided by more of like the kind of woo-woo spiritual, but also like the physics side and the herbal side. So like combining mind, body, spirit, and earth with the skincare, with everything. It's just kind of like, I feel like together we create this very well-rounded picture for like self-care, self-love, that kind of thing. So it's really cool to do this like combined effort.
Yes, yeah. So let us know in the comments how you guys are feeling, what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. And of course, if you enjoy this, if you're enjoying it, please let us know, because we have talked about doing more of these in the future, doing different things together and collaborating more. So if you are looking for more of these types of things, please let us know in the comments, and any suggestions you have, we definitely want to hear them. But we want to hear from you too, so if you want to just pop a comment in the comments and let us know who you are, where you're from, and anything that you want to share, if you want to share it all. If you don't feel called to share, that's okay too. We're just happy that you're here with us. So we're actually going to start with some of the skincare, and what we're going to do is while the mask is setting, Liz is going to lead us into a meditation. And so actually I'm going to go up a little closer so that you guys can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Liz.
No,
I'm going to like block you.
I don't care.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be back here.
Okay. So I'm just going to show you guys a couple things. So now, like I said, we are using Mary Kay products tonight because that is what I use and that is what I sell. But of course, you can use whatever you have at home. I said at the very beginning that those of you who signed up early, if you signed up a week ago, you received a sample pack in the mail of the Mary Kay samples. And so one of them looked kind of like this. This is different, but it's similar. So one of them was a long pink pack like this. And then one of them was a smaller little guy that was white, green, and gray. So that was this. And so I'm going to go through all of this with you guys, but the first thing we're going to do is wash our face. Now, I already...
Are you laughing? 'Cause I'm like in the corner.
Yeah, you're photobombing me. It's funny. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to wash our face. Now, I already washed my face, so while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go through this and kind of talk about it a little bit. So I suggest taking us with you to your bathroom, pick up your phone, take it to the bathroom with you, or, you know, if you live with a whole bunch of people like I do, maybe just getting like a little bowl of hot water next to you that you can use while you're going through this with us if you're on a laptop or whatever. Can you go on Instagram on a laptop? I don't know. I don't even know if you can.
You can do certain things. I don't know how thorough it is. Like, you can't post, but you can look at stuff. It's kind of weird.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm new. I've never used the internet before, obviously.
You can go on
Okay.
IGTV, I think.
Oh, like,
Yeah.
you probably can't watch live, but you can watch, like, the recordings.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Anywho, so okay, at this point you should probably have your water. So just make sure that you get your face nice and wet. You want to get it moist so that the cleanser has something to kind of get sudsy with. And I just wanted to show you this brush. I actually love using a brush when I wash my face. It feels really good. It feels like I'm at the spa. It kind of gives me a little face massage. It helps with my headaches and my migraines and things like that as well. It kind of gets the blood flowing. And so I really like using that with my cleanser. And it does work 80% better than your hands to remove germs, dirt, oil, makeup, impurities from your skin. And so it is definitely more hygienic to use a brush as well. And of course, like the end pops off and you replace those every couple months. So you're staying clean. Okay, so the cleanser, it's going to say on the little packet, that little pink packet, it's going to say 4-in-1 cleanser. And so you're just going to get your face wet and then you're going to apply the cleanser to your skin. And like I said, if you're using something else, of course, just use whatever cleanser that you like, whatever face wash you like that you have at home already. And you're just going to go ahead and wash your face. And of course, we want to do that morning and night, just like brushing your teeth, kind of getting that first layer of gunk off. You want to do that before you use a mask. That way the mask can go even deeper. And so that is our 4-in-1 cleanser. It's called 4-in-1 because it cleanses, exfoliates, tones, and brightens your skin. Okay, it does those 4 things. Is your laptop supposed to do that?
It's fine. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like the display might sleep, but...
But it's still recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So that is the 4-in-1 cleanser. I believe I sent everybody the normal to dry formula because that was all the company had left. They've been selling out of samples because since we went completely virtual, everyone's been scrambling to, hoard the samples now. We got hoarders out there, right? So everyone got normal to dry, but it does also come in combination to oily. So if you have oily skin like I do, oily acne prone skin, then if you want to order this later, you can order that formula instead. Okay, but that's the one that you guys have is the normal to dry. So let me know how that feels. And so once you have that all over and you've gotten it really nice and sudsy, and you can even get your neck if you want to. You can go ahead and wipe that away and wash all of that away. And so that is that's going to help with anti-acne, anti-aging, and really just giving you a nice healthy glow and nice healthy skin for your everyday face wash. And then the next thing is the charcoal mask. So I'm going to do this with you guys. I'm just going to do my nose and maybe like a little bit of my T-zone. I'm just going to do a little bit with you guys. And
I just want to say real quick, I love the charcoal mask, and I would be doing it with you guys, but I don't like talking with it on, so I'm not going to partake in this activity, but enjoy. It's great. It's great.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Inside joke. Okay, so I'm going to try not to pull out like too many inside jokes so people will be like, what are you talking about? Okay, so we are going to use our charcoal mask. Now, ours is not like a scary peel off, going to peel off your skin and hurt and kill you. Like, that's not the kind of charcoal mask that we have. Ours is very gentle, but it's extremely effective. It is a wash off. It also smells really good. I just love smelling it. It's made with peppermint, rosemary, eucalyptus, and tea tree oils, so it smells really good and really fresh. You can use it 2 to 3 times a week or just whenever you feel like you need some deeper cleansing. And what you're going to do is you're just going to put this all over your face, leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes, and then wipe it away. And it goes 3 layers deep, and it pulls out all of the gunk that's in your pores to the surface, and you just wash it away. And so it's super safe, but super effective, really good for oil, acne, blackheads, large pores, things like that, and plus it just feels and smells really good, and I absolutely love it. Although, like Liz said, it is kind of hard to talk when it's on, so I might not do my whole face either, but I'm going to put a little bit on because I love this stuff, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So I actually am using an applicator. I really love using an applicator so my fingers don't get too messy, which is great because I'm doing this in my bedroom right now. I don't want to get this all over, so I'm just going to put a little bit on my nose and like up here in my T-zone. What about you guys? Do you ever get blackheads or acne or anything like that? I tend to really get a lot of blackheads on my nose. It's funny, I get blackheads on my nose, and I don't get pimples on my nose. I get pimples like on my cheeks. I don't know. It's weird. But usually I do my whole face, but tonight I'm just doing my T-zone. And then
Getting that goatee.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, normally like I don't really break out that much anyway, just because I'm religious with my skincare, but sometimes it's that time of the month, or like if I'm under a lot of stress, or if I'm not eating really well, sometimes my diet contributes to that. But for the most part, like if I'm really consistent with my skincare, then I'm good. So maybe I'll do like a beard. I'm just gonna do like a design.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. So it feels really like cooling and refreshing. How does that feel for you guys? Let me know in the comments how that's feeling. We're all going to look like the moon emoji in a second. Make sure you send me a selfie. Well, I guess you can't do that because you're watching this. Well, I don't know. Send me a selfie on a different phone if you have a second phone. I know Angela does. Okay. So that is the charcoal mask, and we're just going to leave that on while Liz leads us through the meditation. And of course, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hopes, dreams, fears, things you want to talk about or ask about, let us know in the comments. We'll be here. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Liz is going to switch with me.
All right.
Do you want me to turn the light off, or is that going to...
Yeah, actually that'd be, well, do it and let's see how dark it is. Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube and Instagram. Okay, so real quick, I'm just going to kind of explain what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go over a couple grounding meditative practices that you can do anytime, anywhere, for any amount of time you want. So this can be something you do right when you wake up in the morning, which I love to do before I turn on my phone so I'm not immediately bombarded with external energy and communication. You can do this at, while you're working and you're just feeling a little stressed out. You can do this if you're, wherever, whenever. This is just like a great little tool. So the first thing is just finding something that you can hold that makes you feel grounded. So it's like a textural element to take you out of an anxious mind space. So I have two options here that I like to use. I like calcite, okay? This is a crystal. It's very smooth. It feels very buttery. So any type of like crystal or rock or stone, like Stephanie has some great ones here. This is a quartz, something smooth or soft, a texture that feels really good to you. It doesn't even have to be a rock. I just really like rocks. So have some sort of item with you, around you, that grounds you, that reminds you that everything is truly well, okay? So that's the first option, grounding yourself with a physical item. Also, anything tactile, when you're touching something, it helps bring you back down a little bit. If you're getting lost in your emotional sauce or in your anxiety sauce, if you're too much in your head, you're thinking too much, maybe cycling repetitive thoughts, anything textural, tactile will help get you out of that space. So I have another option here. These are mala beads. This is something that I use when I'm doing quick meditations, especially in the morning. These beads are kind of rough. I don't know if you can see very well, but they're a little rough. And what I do is I keep this bigger ball side towards me, right? And then I just go like this, and I move it down as I meditate. And when I get all the way around, I'm done with the meditation. And it usually only takes about 5 to 7 minutes, so it's perfect for morning meditations. So that's one way to ground yourself, okay? Two different options for physical things, but one way to ground yourself is to have a tactile item with you that you can use to touch and remind yourself that all is truly well and you are here in your body, okay? It's especially good for dissociation. Reminds you that you're in your body and that all is truly well. So, step 2. And after the step 2, I'm going to lead into a bigger meditation, okay? So I'm just going to kind of go with it and explain what's happening. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to put your hands, if you're sitting down, I want you to rest your hands palms up on your knees, okay? If you're laying down, you can also lay down and just outstretch your arms so your palms are facing up, okay? And I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to begin to take deep breaths and focus on your breath. You want your out breath to be longer than your in breath. If you're having some greater anxiety going on, some even if you're hyperventilating, if you're having a panic attack, or even if you're just feeling really anxious, you want to breathe in for 4, hold for 3, and then breathe out for longer. Breathe in and hold. You can do this as long as you need to, but sometimes I notice just doing these 3 breath holds in a row will really center me and ground me and relax me. Another thing you can do while you're deep breathing, and I want you to continue deep breathing while I talk about this, is I want you to focus on the energy in the palms of your hands, okay? We and everything in our reality is made of energy, and we can feel the life force within us in our hands. So I want you to concentrate on the palms of your hands, and you might feel them tingle, you might feel them warm up, almost like you're holding 2 balls of energy in your hands. Can you feel the energy in your hands? And then I want you to take that energy and I want you to direct it at the soles of your feet. This is part of your root, connected to the earth. And when you focus your energy here, it immediately taps you into the earth's crystalline energy grid, and you will feel centered and connected to the earth, grounded like you have roots that are connected to Mother Earth herself. Remember to keep breathing. Do you feel the energy at the soles of your feet? Now I want you to move this root energy up to your tailbone. This is the emotional center of your root chakra. You can almost think of a tail, like a literal tail, that extends from your tailbone. And this is your root energy that flows up from your feet and up to your tailbone. Breathe into that energy there. So I want you to keep breathing. Focusing on your hands and your feet and your root is an immediate grounding practice that you can do anywhere, anytime, for as long as you want. And now we're going to go into a deeper meditation, taking this energy. Actually, leave that energy there at your root, but now we're going to open up our crown. So this is the very top of our head, right above our head. Picture an aura, a crown, a halo of energy. And this is like a portal for source energy, pure love and light to enter. If you're religious, you can use this energy as a communication with God. If you're not religious, you can think of this as source energy, simply the light that extends through all living things throughout the universe. You can say to yourself, silently or out loud, I am open to the wisdom of the universe. I am open to the love and light that is infinite. That I am love and light. Deep breath in. And imagine a vortex of energy, of light and love, spiraling from above you, entering your crown space. The top of your head might begin to tinkle. It may warm up just like the palms of your hands did. This is you opening up to healing light. So now that we have grounded ourselves in the earth and we have opened ourselves to the heavens, both entryways are open and we're ready to move more energy and go even deeper. So I want you to imagine as energy flows up from the earth through your root, energy also flows into you from source, from your crown. Both energies flow from above and below and meet in your heart space. So keep deep breathing. And I want you to focus on your heart space. If it helps you at this time, you can put both hands on your heart to remind yourself that that's where the energy is being centered. And I want you to imagine that there's energy flowing from your roots, up your feet, up your legs, through your tailbone, going straight into your heart space. And at the same time, I want you to imagine that vortex of energy coming through your crown, through your third eye, and down into your heart space. So I want you to breathe into your heart space right now. You can say out loud or to yourself, I am love, I am light, I am abundance, I am healthy, I am protected, I am strong, I am connected to all beings and to the earth. I am love, I am light, I am abundance, I am healthy, I am protected, I am strong, I'm connected to all beings in the earth. You may feel tingling in your heart space, you may feel it warm up, feeling the energy emanating from your palms onto your chest if you have your hands over your heart. If you're doing this later, you can do any of these, any parts of this meditation for as long as you need to, but for time's sake, we're going to move on. I want you to put your hands back on your knees, palms up. Focus on anywhere in your body where you feel a concentration of energy. Notice any places in your body where there's tension and breathe in to those spaces. If you're doing this later on your own time, you can do a full body scan. From your feet up, relax each muscle and part of your body. But for time's sake, we will move on for now. I want you to focus back on your root. Do you remember where that is? Right at your tailbone. I want you to feel that space and notice if there's any tension there. I just want you to sit with it and feel the energy there. Get to know that space. The 7 chakras in our body are emotional centers of energy, and each chakra is associated with different emotions. When we go through challenges, emotions can get wedged there and create pain, stifled emotions, difficulties connecting with the self and with others. These emotional centers can hold onto fear, onto anxiety. So getting in touch with these emotional centers and understanding what emotions are stuck there can allow you to be more self-aware and thereby move through these spaces and move blocked energy out of these spaces. Our root chakra, when it's clear, it keeps us grounded. We feel stable, like a mountain. I want you to say out louder to yourself, I am a mountain. I am strong.
I am stable. I am resilient. I am a mountain. I am strong. I am stable. I am resilient. And now, from the root, I want you to move your energy into your sacral chakra, which is right below the belly button. The sacral chakra is represented by water, and this is our deeper emotional center, where we get our feelings of security. This is also a creative and sexual space, connected to the umbilical cord that is connected to the entire universe. It is an emotional portal of sorts. It connects us to the void, to the yin energy of the universe, the feminine, the magnetic. When we have a clear sacral chakra, our emotions flow freely. We're able to process them. We're in touch with them. We allow ourselves to be in a space of receiving, understanding that the universe brings us what we need at the right time. We are able to flow like water. So focus your energy right below your belly button. And I want you to say out louder to yourself, I am like water. My emotions flow freely, and I am in touch with what I need. I am secure within myself. I am like water. My emotions flow freely. I am secure within myself. And now we move that energy from the sacral chakra up to our solar plexus, which is in between the rib cage. This is our gut mind, our second brain, our instinctual space. The solar plexus is associated with fire, and this is where we get our self-confidence and our willingness, our willpower. When unbalanced, these lower three chakras are directly associated with feelings of anxiety and insecurity. So during this period of time, in this great shift that's taking place in our world, in our society, in our reality, if you feel very unbalanced, unstable, if you're feeling insecure, I want you to focus on the root, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. Especially with the solar plexus chakra, when unbalanced, we harness fear, anger. So breathe into your sacral chakra and say, I am like fire. I am confident, passionate, with the willpower to move without anger or fear. I am like fire. I am confident, with the willpower to move without anger or fear. These lower 3 chakras are so important in giving us our self-worth and feeling at home within ourselves. When these 3 chakras are strong, we don't allow external fear or anger to suppress us and keep us in lower vibrational states. So we want to move any blocked negativity, anxiety, fear, anger up from these chakras and into our heart space to be processed. So anything that comes up when you focus on these lower 3 centers, I want you to move it into your heart. And remember that energy moving up from your root into your heart space this whole time. The earth pushing energy through you. So now we're back in our heart.
I'm not keeping track. My phone just said I was losing battery, so I pressed the button. Okay. Yeah.
All right, we're back in our heart space. I'm going to go through the upper chakras more quickly because I understand we're probably at or over our time limit here.
I don't know. I was enjoying it so much. I'm not even...
I'm literally just vibing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back in our heart space. When you're doing this on your own time, any emotions that come up through the lower chakras, you bring it up to your heart space to be processed. And you remember that the earth is moving everything up, pushing that energy up through you and out your heart. Okay? At the same time, there's energy coming through your crown from source, moving down and pushing out your heart. So this is like an entire cleansing process. Moving your old energy, your old chi. This is like a recycling of chi. Chi is the life force that comes from source that is within everything. It's a part of traditional Chinese medicine. So it comes up and out your heart. At the same time, it comes through your crown and through. So this is a recycling of energy. So real quickly, from the heart, we have our throat chakra. Sorry, I didn't even say what the heart is. The heart is air. So when we're stable in our heart space, when we're clear there, we are able to love freely and abundantly in regarding ourselves and others without any negative attachment, codependency, and we're able to love freely, forgive freely, and open up freely. Of course, always with our own boundaries, because boundaries are important. So real quickly, I know we said this earlier, but to refresh, you can say, I am like air. I am abundant. I am love. I love freely. I am like air. I am abundant. I love freely. And then we move this energy from our heart into our throat. And the upper chakras are connected to your higher self, to source, to God, to whatever connects you to the all that is, the energy that connects everything and everyone. This throat space represents communication, but also listening. Listening to source, to your higher self, to your intuition. So with this throat, I just want you to remember that when we keep this open, we can hear from our higher selves, we communicate clearly, and we can listen clearly. If that makes sense. Now moving up to our third eye. When our third eye is clear, this is also connected to intuition. This is where we can see, right? Vision, but also our mind's eye. So receiving messages from source, but also from our higher selves. You may feel a tingling sensation between your eyebrows, or like someone's pressing on that space. When our third eye is open, we are in touch with the astral plane, with Source, our psychic abilities, our dreams, our multidimensional self. And then moving up from the third eye to our crown again, that's where we opened up to receive chi energy. Energy, love and light, pure energy from Source. So working backwards, just to give you an understanding of how the upper chakras are tied together, from our crown we receive energy and wisdom from Source. It moves into our third eye to be interpreted from our higher self, maybe as images, as dreams, as psychic awareness. Then it moves down into our throat to be communicated. Also, this is your throat and your third eye connected in regards to listening to the wisdom that comes in. And then it moves into your heart space. And this is where it is internalized and ingested into your being. Okay? So we're going to do a couple more deep breaths. Definitely listen back to this. I kind of wanted this to be a meditation to teach you many different tools that you can use to calm yourself during this difficult, challenging period in our timeline, and to connect you with your emotional centers and understand how your energetic body works and moves and how it's connected to Source energy, to the all that is, and to remind you that you are pure love and light, and you are an abundant, eternal, multidimensional being, and that all is truly well. And that's how we're going to end this. I want you to focus your energy back in your palms. Hold those 2 balls of energy in your hands. Remind yourself how powerful you are and that you can get through this difficult period. And remember that we are all in this together. So now you can say out loud or to yourself in your head, I am love, I am light, I am protected, I am strong. I am love, I am light, I am protected, I am strong. I can make it through this challenging period. I am love, I am light, I am protected, I am strong. All right. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your journey and for letting me share these tools with you, these spiritual tools. And if you have any questions or if you want a personal tarot reading or intuitive counseling session, please DM me on Instagram at The Light Siren or email me thelightsirens333@gmail.com. Again, I'm going to post this meditation segment on my Instagram and also on my YouTube channel so that you can look back and incorporate any of these tools into your daily practice. You can shape this however you want to meet your own needs. And of course, again, if you have any questions at all, hit me up. All right. Let me turn it back over to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have no idea how long that was. I have no
Thank
concept
you,
of
Liz.
time.
That was amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, actually, you can talk for 2 more minutes because I gotta go get some hot water for my
So
mask.
should I tell them to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
As I fall.
So
I almost fell there. No one saw
so
that.
now you can get yourself some hot water, a little bowl of water, or head back over to the bathroom unless you're already there meditating on the toilet, which I definitely do sometimes. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
what Stephanie is going to do.
We'll get some hot water.
So for you that are here with me right now, do you have any questions? I know it's going to be hard to like type while you're taking off a mask, but if you happen to take off the mask really quick and then want to shoot me a question while Stephanie is doing her thing, I am here. Just vibing. Yeah, this is like an hour-long thing. I didn't even realize that. Sometimes when I meditate, I just get really deep into it. I just kind of like shoot into the astral plane and like forget anything exists. But at the same time, it centers me a lot. And at the same time, it centers me when I meditate and connects me back to my body. Especially when I'm meditating with these mala beads. Like the texture just really grounds me and reminds me that I'm in my body when I'm, you know, getting a little out-of-body dissociation from anxiety. So, she's back.
Thank you, Liz. I feel so just honored to have you
Thank you.
as
for
my
having
sibling.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so blessed. Okay. So, wasn't that amazing, you guys? Did everyone fall asleep because that was so relaxing? I almost did. And I was like, let's watch a show after. Yeah, right. No, I still want to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So, okay. So, as you guys can see, I have the mask on. Isn't that beautiful? So, you're going to notice that the mask gets lighter, but then there's darker patches or even darker little dots. Okay, so the parts that are still dark, those are the oily parts. Okay, so and if you have little dots, those are where the blackheads are coming out. As you can see, like my whole nose is dark because my whole nose is oily. So that's why there's no dots, but there's dots like right here on my forehead, over here, down here. So that's where you can kind of see that. And yeah, you can go ahead and wipe that away. And I'm going to do that with you without getting Liz's computer wet.
Yeah, please don't.
So I'm going to go ahead and do it with you. I actually have a mirror right here. That'll be easier for me to see. So you can go ahead and just wipe that off. And then we'll finish up your skincare. So how did that feel? How did that mask feel? I know it gets like really tight and dry. That's because it's sucking everything out. Okay. All right. And even if you're watching the replay, like you can do all of this right along with us, and it'll be like we're there live with you still.
Woo.
Yeah. Make sure I don't get on my white sweater thing either. Okay. All right. So we have Sarah and Angela still in here. And I know Morgan is 3 hours behind because she's in. We had a few people actually that were out of state, so they might watch at a different time. But yeah, so this is going to be up here for 24 hours. And then we're also putting it on YouTube. Anywhere else? Are we putting it on IGTV too?
I think I'm going to take a portion of the meditation because it can only be 15 minutes long. So I'm going to have some sort of meditation segment on my individual Instagram.
Yeah, we'll break it up somehow and do something with it. So you guys can watch it even after the 24 hours. Okay. So how's everyone feeling? You guys are quiet. You're shy. I guess they're just like taking it all in and enjoying it. Give us some hearts if you're enjoying it. Okay, so I'm going to go through the rest of the skincare just really quickly with you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. It's almost 9 o'clock. I can't believe it. It went by so fast. Okay, so we're doing your nighttime skincare. So I will show you the rest of what I sent you in the mail. And then, of course, as I said, if you're using your own skincare, we're just going to moisturize and use an eye cream. So you can use your own if you have those at home. And of course, you know, we're not doing this tonight to like sell anything. This is not an official Mary Kay event or a selling event. I'm just using Mary Kay because that's what I use and that's what I sell. However, if you do want anything, of course, I do sell the products, and I am offering 30% off right now to you guys. I was offering that over the weekend, but oh good. Sarah says, thank you, beautiful ladies. And Liz. Face feels
lady
fabulous.
And gentle them.
Lady and gentle them is the proper term. But thank you so much, Sarah. You are so welcome. We're so happy that you're here. Well, Sarah's known us for a long time, too. We go way back. We love you, too. That's Sarah Miller. Did I even tell you that it was?
Oh, no.
That was her? She's like, who's Sarah? Yeah, so cool. Okay, you guys, so we are going to continue with our skincare, and so this is your night cream, okay? Super important. You want to cleanse and moisturize morning and night, okay? Because you don't want your skin to dry out too much, so we're going to go with our night cream right now. You also received a day cream, okay, and an eye cream. So we're going to do the night cream, and then for the day cream, you can try it on the back of your hand, you can try it on your elbow, you can try it somewhere else for tonight, or you can save it for the morning, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the night cream. It's just popping up back there. Okay. So, okay, perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the night cream. I'm going to use it right along with you guys. And so the night cream has vitamins A, C, and E, and those are really good for your skin, to replenish your skin overnight. And then that's going to help de-age and de-acne you while you're sleeping. Okay, and then your eye cream, of course, is good for under eye circles, puffy eyes, fine lines and wrinkles, all that good stuff, okay? So we're going to be doing that. If I can get it out. This is running low. But yeah, I know for me, I get really bad under eye circles, especially if Trey's keeping me up. I don't know if you guys heard Trey.
I know. I was like, uh-oh.
Was that distracting?
No,
Sorry.
It's fine. I mean, when I meditate, like, I can hear noises, but I can come back to my, whatever.
Come back to center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually just posted a quote that was like, if you go to India, like, this is from someone who lives in India, they were like, we'll put you under a bridge on the freeway and see if you can still meditate. Because their meditation practice, or this person's meditation practice, is so strong that they're like, like, that would be great to get to that point where it's like you can be anywhere around anything and still be able to do that. So, yeah. So that is your eye cream. So you always want to make sure that you use your ring finger with eye cream so you're not, pulling and tugging too much on the area. You want to be really gentle. And there you go. And there we go. So that is our masking and meditation tonight. And is there anything else that we wanted to talk about? Any other questions that you guys have? It's almost 9. We have 3 minutes till 9 o'clock. I mean, we didn't really put an end time, but...
No, but 9
yeah.
seems like nice and even, a full hour.
Yeah. So... yeah, I guess we'll just wait a minute, see if you guys have anything else you want to say. But yeah, so super important to take care of yourself, mind, body, soul, and skin.
And I do think that skincare as a self-care practice is another really grounding activity because you're touching your face, you're touching your skin, anything that can remind you that you are here and, because sometimes with especially severe anxiety or panic attacks, you can have an out-of-body experience, or you can feel dissociated, detached. So it's a good way to kind of bring you back to your body, back to your reality, and center yourself. So, yeah, it's good stuff.
Well, that's good. That's a good point. Yeah, that experience of touching yourself,
right? Like
touching
I said,
your face,
anything
skin.
tactile, can help you bring yourself back to your body.
Yeah.
So.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to mention too that I'm going to, or at least I want to. I have so many things I want to do, but I'm going to say that out loud. I'm going to post some more meditations some guided meditations on my YouTube channel, and I will probably post some of those on my Instagram as well. So make sure you follow and subscribe or whatever you want to do. Stay tuned.
What? It's paused due to a poor connection.
Is it actually pausing? Like, I wonder what happens when that happens.
I don't know.
Technology, man. I'm really glad we
Should
have
we just
it.
like end it and be like, bye?
Yeah, I guess that's it. All right. So we can say bye to the YouTubers.
Liz,
What?
it's a good thing we did this because look,
Oh, did it cancel?
it just ended, and I don't think it's gonna let me save it now. See, I knew we needed a backup.
Yep.
I knew we needed a backup.
See, that's that
Wow,
intuition.
that's
that intuition.
crazy. I just like had a feeling. I was like, you know what? Let's do it on both.
Yeah, and I was already thinking that too, because that's what I've been doing like the past week. Because like it's been a little spotty with like the Wi-Fi and stuff here. So
Wow.
anyway, okay. So for
Yeah.
you YouTubers, thank you so much for being with us wherever you are, whenever you are, and make sure you stay tuned. Follow at Own Your Bold, at Mind. What is it? Mind, Body, Spirit, Skin.
Yes. Yes, my body, spirit, skin.
And at the light.
I don't think it's saved at all.
Okay, that's fine. We'll save down here, so I'll put up there. Bye.